So on the morning of September 11th, we didn't really know who had done the attacks, but then as soon as we found out they were Muslim, my mom actually didn't want me to wear the headscarf. And I remember being very adamant that I was going to wear it because it didn't matter to me what other people thought.
What I remember about 9/11 was coming to school and the second plane had just hit and realized that it was more than just an accident. I do remember Hanan wearing the hijab, but it was just part of someone's clothing. I didn't think anything of it one way or another.
I remember my mom decked me out in a red, white, and blue outfit, so I looked like the little rocket ship lollipops. Ice creams, they're not lollipops. I went to school that day wearing my headscarf, just loud and proud, and things did change after that.
Hanan was a very kind, sweet child who worked hard, and if I could ask that from all of my students, my job would be that much easier.
I was born in Saudi Arabia, so I was born in a refugee camp there, but my family is originally from Iraq. And I've lived in Portland for most of my life. Definitely a Portlander. Portland is pretty white. So I was always the only Middle Eastern student throughout elementary school and throughout middle school. But I did grow up in a local mosque, and it was a very small community, and we've all grown together, and we're all still friends. And in Portland, it's a little bit of a mix. I think that you can have a person spit on you or call you a terrorist in Pioneer Square, but when the travel ban happened, we had people standing outside of our mosque holding signs and dropping off flowers and cards for like 2 weeks after that ban was in place. And so I think the love in Portland counteracts the hate. So I was the youth coordinator at our mosque. I worked a lot with girls who were late middle school and high school age.
We always saw Hanan as the fun Hanan. Then actually she started planning a lot of stuff, like all the homeless drives we were talking about and charity drives for people. We always try to mention a part of our mosque or our religion.
I did a lot of just kind of giving them the platform to be able to get out there and do what they want to do.
I asked her, I was like, why is this so important to you? She said that it's important for all of us to know where we stand in this country, what we have, what we don't have, what we can do to make everything better. And she just started naming examples, and she started the homeless drives that we have once every couple months, the Ramadan tent project.
If any of you are familiar with it, we hosted it for the first time last year in the United States ever. And it's an open iftar, open to Muslims, non-Muslims, Christians, your Jewish neighbors, anybody that you can think of, please invite them. I think that oftentimes people don't expect me to be very vocal or to be very confident or to love public speaking. I think they expected me to be more reserved and quiet, like in the background, whereas I'm more the kind of person that's upfront and like I like to be a part of things. I like to be a part of conversations. I do think that Muslim women struggle in different ways than men do. To begin with, we have a visual representation of Islam. So when somebody sees us, they're going to say that that's a Muslim. You kind of become a spokesperson for your entire faith. You're a spokesperson for 1.6 billion people, and that's stressful because what if you end up saying the wrong thing? You feel that pressure when people are talking to you sometimes.
So up until 2 years ago, I actually wore the headscarf every day. I grew up in Iran and I had to wear it every day starting first grade. When I came here, at first I would get a lot of racial slurs, like some kid told me to take my turban off my head. I asked Hanan to help me with my research, and she would stay up at night texting me, or we'd be on FaceTime with each other and we'd be talking about it. And she basically made me feel comfortable with myself and make me know that it's my decision. She was the first person outside of my family to know that I took it off, and she supported me 100% through the entire journey of it.
When Maryam made the decision to take off her headscarf, the biggest thing that I wanted to help her with was just making sure that she still felt welcome and comfortable in coming back to mosque. Certain members of the community, obviously we're not going to be happy about a decision like that.
And even though I don't wear the headscarf every day, I still wear it when I enter a mosque or when it's time for prayer, because that is the one part of the religion where you have to wear it.
I wanted her to feel as though, regardless of what decisions she makes, that she still has us to fall back on.
I definitely think having a friend like Hanan has made me a stronger person. She made me realize that I shouldn't be scared to stand up for myself, for my friends, for my religion. Oh my God. She's the person that has helped me get to where I am with that.
Our generation, as compared to the older generation, are kind of taking over the narrative. We're kind of saying that we are American and we are Muslim as well, and we're going to take the good of both of those cultures and show the world what that really is.